Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Terrorize, where we promote and rise up independent filmmakers and the horror films that they are working on. If you love horror films that are gripping and tragic and mysterious, then we have the movie for you. With us, we have Steve Merlo returning, and he has a movie called Unseen, and we are going to talk to him about that and the exciting future that we are to expect with Unseen. Hello, Steve. Welcome to the very first episode of Terrorize on the Terror Express.
I'm honored to be your first guest for this.
Tell us a little bit about the Unseen and what it's about.
It's about this mysterious man, and we don't know a lot about him, but from the actions that happen in the early stages of the film, we're put into this world where something tragic has definitely happened, but we don't know exactly what it is. And we're kind of put through we're put the audience into his mindset throughout the film. So we follow him on this journey of going delusional, basically.
Nice.
And his delusional journey takes him to this encounter of this young woman named Crystal, who has recovered for the last year from an abusive relationship that she was in, and she's just finally now moving on with her life. But now this crazy guy is stalking her, and all hell breaks loose, and she's gets suspicious on who it could be, and a lot of twists and turns and all that kind of wonderful stuff.
The horror fans who like psychological horror, this could be right up their alley as well.
I would agree.
Yeah.
It's very inspired by 70s horror like Black Christmas. Again, with the title Unseen.
Yeah.
This is a person you never actually fully see, just like the antagonist from Black Christmas. You never see this person, but these are very, very different people. I mean, it's very obvious in Black Christmas that the antagonist Billy was a very, very crazy person with multiple personalities and all kinds of issues from his past, and that drove him to this kind of thing. And he's been like this for a while. Where in my film, it starts at the moment of him starting to lose his mind. So he was a pretty normal person before this movie started, and it's just unexpected bad things happen, and it took him to that level.
Well, yeah, and I think that's something that we can all relate to. Maybe not as to the level that he is going to display on the screen when you're finished with this film, but we can all relate to that dark side that we all have. And I think that's what makes it terrifying, because we can see in this character something that we may be afraid could come out in us. Especially
I totally agree.
This isn't your first film. Tell us a little bit about where the horror fans can view some of your previous work.
Well, back in October, we released the Sawyer Massacre, which was the first ever feature-length Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan film. That's available on YouTube. You can all watch it for free on there. Everything I do have is available on my YouTube channel, Sequanda Films.
Now, back to Unseen, is there a way that these horror fans can support you and the Unseen?
I believe we're going to be starting an Indiegogo campaign probably by mid-May. We haven't confirmed all the details yet, but I've been preparing a lot of promotional marketing material for that. So I think we'll be ready by mid-May. But as of right now, just go follow us on social media. We're on Instagram at _unseen.movie. We're on Facebook. We have a Facebook group called Unseen Indie Horror Film. So you can go follow us on there at this time, and then we'll always keep you updated on when a crowdfunding campaign is coming. And
sounds good.
Hopefully we can get all of your support.
What is it about Unseen that sets that film apart from films that other horror fans have already seen?
Well, I think we've kind of touched on it already, is that you put the audience in the killer's mind. It's not just about seeing what the killer sees, because that's been done, but it's actually feeling what he's feeling, and seeing that part of your brain. Like if anyone has ever been close to that breaking point, they should be able to feel what he's feeling, and
so the viewer will become that character.
Exactly. And that's that to me is what's really terrifying about it, is
knowing
that,
and it's quite an
we all have it
too.
in us, Yeah,
Quite the
exactly.
experience. Yes. Thank you for coming on and talking about Unseen. And like I said before, I'll have all kinds of information in the description, all kinds of fun stuff for you. Go check it out and come back, comment what you thought. And thank you for listening. And Steve, thank you for joining us on the first episode of Terrorize on the Terror Express.
Thank you so much for having me, Jason. Have a good night.
Yeah. Thank you. You too.